Hey, you! You're listening to the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed because you're an untouchable success. To support us and gain access to great exclusive shows like our brand new Supernatural watch-along Himboos, head over to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. You'll also get your lucky little mitts on hundreds of episodes of our other exclusive shows like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Star Trek The Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, and the complete series of Fox Mulder is a Maniac. We do movie nights, game streaming, regular mini-series and surprise shows, and you can even commission your own podcast about anything you want, within reason. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by heading to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed. Probably don't need help with that word.
Hypecast mit Tom Reimann und David Bell.
Hi, everyone. Hello. Howdy, even. Welcome to a brand new episode of Hypecast, the show where Tom normally does the intro. I'm one of the hosts, David Bell, and we have a guest co-host who is...
I'm Seanbaby from the internet.
Seanbaby.
This is...
Hi.
Hey, great intro. This was all just like thrown together just a second. I never would have known. It felt like you've been working all day on that intro.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have weird vibes for this one. You guys like weird vibes. Tom had like a last minute thing. Not really your business, listener, to know. Not really a big deal either. He'll be fine.
It was cocaine related. There are a few fatalities. You'll read about it.
Yeah, but not him.
Yeah, no,
so he'll
good.
be back.
In fact, if anything, he's got more of a taste for blood.
Yeah, and he's got nothing but time now. There's internet in jail. He could do this from jail. There'll be like an echo or like background chatter sometimes.
I don't think they'll ever catch him. I don't think we need to worry about it.
It'll be hard to cover movies, like new movies with him, because I think he'll have the same like response to every new movie, which would be him being like, wow, boy, that sure sounds fun. To like...
Yeah, I'll watch it when it fits in a human butt.
Yeah. Sean, thank you so much for being
That's my pleasure.
And being my co-host. And do you want to tell people what's going on? What you got going?
Oh, yeah, I'll do a plug.
What do you want to plug? Yeah, do a plug.
Go to 1-900hotdog.com or go to our Patreon, patreon.com/1-900hotdog. Me and Robert Brockway started it 6 years ago, and since then we've hired the world-class survivors of internet comedy. And it's the last place you can get like articles every day about very, very strange things written by very, very funny people. That's the whole pitch.
Do it. It's fantastic. It's like, remember how the internet used to be like really fun?
Yeah.
It can still be fun.
Yeah, we're making it work.
And yeah, you guys are making it fun, and I really appreciate that. It's much needed, and it's colorful. It's colorful.
We got so many colors.
Yeah. You got colors up the ass. And you like movies. You were telling me before we started, you watched The Backrooms.
I did. I took my 9-year-old to The Backrooms. She hid from some of the super freaky stuff, but really fantastic and deceptively deep movie. Like we thought about it and talked about it all day. And seems very explicitly anti-AI, which is a message I think most people would agree with.
Yeah.
It's
a good lesson for kids too. Like, don't go into the way back of a furniture store.
Yeah.
Like, that's smart. It's a smart lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or if you do, look around, check the place out. Live in there for a while. Fight your clones.
Walls.
Whatever you got to do. Find a weird chair, sit on it. Find a weird pit, jump down there.
I just thought of a sequel to The Backrooms.
Yeah.
a backrooms heist, because you know what? There's backrooms for casinos. Like a casino has its own backrooms. Fort Knox has a backrooms. You go in there, you get the gold, you get out. No one's. I mean, the gold will be all fucked up.
Yeah, the
and,
deeper you go, the more fucked up the cash is. Like he comes out, and you're like, you can't spend it because like it's got the wrong president on it. He's upside down.
Gold though, gold's gold. You melt it down.
Yeah, I guess gold's gold. Sure. I feel like you got to do it cash so that there's like attention. Because you come out with like a whole bunch of gold in a weird shape, you're set, you're good. But if you come out with a whole bunch of cash that's kind of hard to spend, now you got like a second problem. You got a little twist in the movie.
There's a sequence where they're going through each bill, like, well, this one's okay. This one's kind of okay.
That's a
the
plurp.
one's upside down.
That's not a 50. That's a plurp. We can't spend a plurp.
But in the back rooms, you could live like a king with a blurb.
Absolutely.
Like, that's what you do.
Yeah. You can buy unlimited fucked up chairs.
Yeah, exactly. I love when, I don't want to spoil backrooms too much. I love when he takes the stool out, because my initial thought, I think he's doing that just to be like, well, this is real, right? This is a real thing. But I thought for a second his grift would be like, and I have all the furniture I can sell.
His inventory just tripled. But it's all just a little fucked up.
Yeah. We got trailers to talk about. A lot of trailers, some big fucking deal trailers, I think.
Yeah, fun stuff. I'm on a good episode.
You are. But first we have to thank some producers, which you have very graciously volunteered.
Yeah, I can read. I can, more or less.
You can read. Yeah. There's a couple that might be a toughie along the way.
Yeah.
But I will start. Big thank you to @NerdNumber says, check out MikeSlater.com for amazing Babylon 5 takes. Thank you. Thank you to Zero Charisma. Thank you to 2001 A Space McNulty Odyssey.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you to AJ.
Thanks.
Thank you to Andrew Howe Presents. Andrew and Andrew watch Twin Peaks.
Thank you.
Thank you to Andrew McGuire. Likes the way Tom says, Sasquatch. Bad news for you. He's not here.
I can take over that too.
Okay. Try it. Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Nice. Thank you to As Long As I Got My Suit and Kai.
Thank you.
And thank you to Asking Seven.
Thank you. Thank you to be sure to pre-order Jason Pargin's highly controversial new novel, There Are No Giant Crabs in This Novel, a novel of giant crabs.
Thank you.
Thank you to BLT 22EWHVIS-B. Am I pronouncing that right?
You. Yeah, I think.
Thank you to Bootlers, looking forward to season 3 of Himboos.
Thank you.
Thank you to Braxton is busting loose and writing a big old nerd book. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Thank you to Brockway loves the meat millie.
It's still true.
Thank you to Burrito, the skankiest slut in town.
Thank you.
Thank you to check out Jeff Has Cool Cards on the YouTubes for stellar pack breaks and sweet minute rips.
Thank you.
And thank you to Chester's Prophet.
Thank you. Yeah, what if BLT was like, actually, it's pronounced Kevin this whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have been botching it.
My Dutch is rusty, but yeah, I do think that's Kevin. I think you're right.
Yeah. First trailer, we got Fall 2 Dead Point. Sean, did you see Fall?
No, I didn't see Fall, but I think I get it. I think it's one of those movies that's like old, where you're like, oh, okay. If somebody fell.
Kind of. Yeah, it's so the first. Did you see the trailer for the first Fall? Is these two young ladies are climbing a radio antenna and they get stuck at the top.
Okay.
And the idea is like, how the fuck are we going to get down from there? Without spoiling it, there's a psychological and like almost a horror component beyond the obvious fear of heights.
Okay.
It gets like weird and freaky in ways that I didn't think it was going to be.
Like the power lines messed with their brain chemistry, or like there's full-on ghosts?
Well, you see in this one, they say like at whatever feet you start to suffer hallucinations.
Sure.
So it seems like they're going to do it again. She has like a mental breakdown in the first one. Again, I don't want to get too much into it, but there's like really creepy shit with like vultures, and it's all to say that like the first Fall isn't like the most amazing film, but it was way, way, way better than I expected it to be. And I don't know. What did you think of this trailer?
Oh, this trailer was fucking gripping.
Gripping.
Yeah, they're like out on the cliff. I like survival movies where people are pretty capable, but you can still tell they know things are fucked up. Like they're not just freaking out, like, oh God, we're going to die. But they're like, oh, we're going to die. And so they're going across.
They're problem solving, right? Like,
yes, I really like that.
Yeah.
And so they have to get
the first
across
fall, too.
these, like the plank is falling off these metal pipes sticking out of the cliff that have, been placed there by previous, climbers.
Yeah.
And so they're right. So she's having to hop across these pipes. And I guess spoiler for the trailer, like one of the pipes just falls out and she falls. I mean, spoiler alert for the movie. That character's dead as shit. I saw no way out of this.
She might hang on, or I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. But she wasn't tied to anything.
It doesn't look good for her.
They did say that there's a potential hallucinations. It gave us that whole at blah blah feet, you lose your oxygen or you get too much oxygen, whatever, and that leads to this, which leads to this, and I'm like, okay.
I'm not certain. I'm gonna check this. I don't think the character in this is the same character in Fall because again, without spoiling Fall, assuming someone makes it out of the movie Fall, you would imagine that they're not going to put themselves in another Fall-like situation. And yeah, from what I could tell...
Maybe it unlocked something
she's
inside
in
them.
This.
Yeah, it unlocked something sexual. It's the only way she can get off now is falling. I guess the Fall is the main character. I mean, I don't know why we're dancing around it.
The Fall is the main character. Okay, now knowing that she... is the same? She's in this one, presumably as the same character. Anything that happens to her in Fall 2 is her fault, because she's doing it again. Don't do it again. Don't fall again.
Stay low. God, that's the one lesson we learned from Fall 1.
They should do Fall 2 up, and she's in a cave this time. She's like, I thought I saw I was safe,
but
now
no,
I have
you
to
can
fall
still
upward.
fall. Even when you're low, you can still fall in holes.
Exactly.
Fall 2, hole.
Yeah. I'm going to watch this. I have a feeling it's going to be actually a surprising box office hit because I think I saw the first one all over the TikToks and where the young people are. And the first one was shown to me by one of them youngs.
Oh.
And so it was oh, okay. I think the youngs, they all saw this movie. And again, they were right. It's pretty fun. So I'm guessing this will be one where it'll do surprisingly good. And I think it doesn't cost much to make a fall. You just kind of have to get a green screen and put the side of a cliff on it. And the whole movie takes place there usually.
Yeah, sure. It looked nice though.
Yeah.
It looked
need to
expensive.
mention-
The trailer looked like a well-made film.
Oh yeah. I think the first Fall did well. So they're yeah, you're getting a Fall too. Why not?
Oh yeah.
Does it say when it's coming out? I missed.
Didn't notice.
Oh, September. So here's the thing. You know what's coming out around September? In theory? Cliffhanger.
Whoa.
There's a new Cliffhanger with Pierce Brosnan in it. I think he's the villain.
Okay. They went from Lithgow to Brosnan.
Yeah, it works.
Side grade. But yeah.
Yeah. But I'm just curious of how that's going to work out is as cliffhanger, because there hasn't even been a Cliffhanger trailer. I guess they've been struggling to get distribution, maybe because it's not very good, but we'll find out.
Yeah, I don't remember it being good, but I mean, that was peak Sylvester Stallone star power. You're going to go see it. We saw Daylight. I mean, we'll go see Daylight. That's how big Sylvester Stallone was.
Yeah, the new Cliffhanger I think it looks good, but there's been no trailer. So it's a good director. It's the director of The Shallows.
Okay.
And they also did the Jungle Cruise movie and Black Adam. But they know what they're doing.
Everyone's talking about that still.
Yeah. They know how to use a camera. It's just, I'm wondering if Fall 2 really took the wind out of their sails,
It could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know.
Yeah, that happened all the time. Remember, there's those asteroid movies, very famous example. Sometimes shit just works out that way, where you get two asteroid movies in the same month.
Because let me tell you, it's not like I'm going to have to see one or the other. If anything, it helps. Because everybody's going to want to see how they match up.
Exactly.
I don't know. Well, next trailer is Enola Holmes 3, which I forgot there was an Enola Holmes 2.
I might have forgot there was an Enola Holmes 1.
Oh,
when I saw the 3, that was kind of a jump scare for me. That kind of made me laugh.
It's have you seen any of these?
No, I mean, it unlocked some sort of a distant memory of seeing a preview for Enola Holmes 1. I don't know. This looks specifically designed to be obnoxious to me, like the whole like Zach Morris Fleabag thing, where like, what if Sherlock Holmes was a lady and she kept like stopping the movie to talk at you? I'm like, no, that sounds so awful to me.
Oh yeah, they do the freeze frame like that's me. Let's
she did
back
it like
up earlier.
15 times in the trailer. Yeah. And a thing I did not need an explanation for. She's like shooting a shotgun at someone chasing her. And she's like, yeah, I wonder how you're wondering how I got here. I'm like, not really. That seems like,
no, it's a
totally normal thing.
Adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine. I saw the first Enola Holmes. Millie Bobby Brown is good in it. She doesn't get to play like that 7 is her name 11 she was 11. It was such a wooden role, so it's like it's probably good for her to play someone with a little more like personality. Henry Cavill is Sherlock Holmes. It's not for us for obvious reasons.
Well, sure.
It's a tween type movie, and I thought it was pretty good for what it was, but I also like Sherlock Holmes slop, like where they're like,
I
Sherlock Holmes
I
was
love
a dog,
straight Sherlock Holmes. I did not like the Robert Downey Jr. when they added like the Fight Club element where he could like look at your karate and deduct how you were going to punch him.
Same.
I thought that sucks.
Same.
Sherlock Holmes doesn't need a hook, I guess.
I would argue Enola Holmes is better than those.
Okay.
For sure. It's different because it's about his sister, but they do it's a good dynamic where Sherlock is a prick in Enola Holmes. Like that's the idea, is like my older brother is like this smarmy prick who takes all the credit for things.
Okay.
And it's Henry Cavill. So it's like, it's fun.
Yeah.
I agreed. I didn't like karate Sherlock.
Yeah.
Didn't really need it.
I think I would have liked a karate detective. I just think that, they didn't add to each other.
Yeah, the problem is, why solve mysteries when you can karate kick somebody?
Right.
Like
that's a much faster solution to everything.
Exactly. Like you don't have to like note that the person has chalk on the tip of their shoes.
Yep,
you can just kick them until they tell you what happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or just kick them in half. Problem solved.
Yeah.
I might have solved the murder.
Done.
That guy won't do anything bad.
Right.
You've done it again, Holmes.
Yeah. It's murder cancels
out murder. Was that sarcasm,
murder.
Watson? Because I got more kicks left.
Then that was the point of Watson, to be the heavy, where it's like Watson is he fought in the war. He's a little more like he's the guy to punch out the guy.
Yeah.
They did this with the Poirot stuff too. The Kenneth Branagh, where he's like he kind of knows karate a little bit too.
Yeah. I
we
feel
don't
like
need that.
Doesn't Sherlock Holmes like sword fight a little? I thought it was like from his fancy upbringing.
Sherlock Holmes, he doesn't he can fight. I've read the books, or I spent a year working in a Target reading all the Sherlock Holmes on my phone.
Okay.
And I was deeply depressed.
So
in Chicago.
So you don't associate them with good memories, but like you.
No, but I enjoy, and I read them because it was like back early phone stuff where it was like, oh my God, you can get a bunch of public domain books on your phone. So I read through them all, and they were good. And there's a little bit of action, but it's not. It's more like the fucking Cumberbatch one.
Sure.
Weirdly.
Yeah, I liked that one.
I liked that one. I liked new cool Sherlock. Like I like for the most part. There's like. I never hate a Sherlock Holmes thing, as stupid as it is. Like even the Robert Downey Jr. one, I'm still getting like it's like cocaine, where it's like, okay, this one's really stepped on, but there's some cocaine, like there's a little bit there.
You know what I like? I like Reacher, who's kind of like a Hulk Sherlock, where he'll like. Normally he just punches people, but then when he solves mysteries, he does Sherlock Holmes stuff, but like for super dumbasses. Like he'll be like,
I need to watch that.
You wear green shoes because you enjoy the outdoors. And the only people that like outdoors are guys named Gus. And you're like, these conclusions that he jumps to are wild. He's always right, but like they don't have like that chain of logic that a normal Sherlock Holmes mystery.
It reminds me of Triple X. They do that in Triple X, where he'll solve mysteries, he'll deduce.
He's like a smart guy imagined by a total fucking idiot.
Yes. That is one of the best things you can do. Yeah. Well, speaking of, I don't know, Reacher, TV shows, that works. Lucky.
Good transition.
Yeah. Lucky with Anya Taylor-Joy. I saw Timothy Oliphant there and Annette Bening.
Yeah. I really liked this. I couldn't tell if she was a spy or just like a menace. I did.
Yes. The whole time I was like, wait, what is she?
Is she just a maniac?
It's like it's like the trailer's too cool and that it forgot to tell us what it was about. Right. Like they cut the trailer, they finished, and then they put it up, and then they watched it and went, "Shit! Oh God, no! We didn't put that she was a spy. Shit!"
No idea what she is. Probably it has to be a spy, right? Or it's a mercenary, something.
Everybody's just like, what do we do about Lucky? Like, it's that. It's everybody being like, that Lucky. She really is a problem for us. Yeah. And it's all these, like, serious people in suits.
She could be a cyborg for all we know.
Yes.
She could be like a Scarlett Johansson from that movie where they unlocked her full brain. And
Lucy.
Yeah, Lucky could be a Lucy. That's like one letter away.
Yeah, it's close. Yeah, Apple TV is... I hate like being like, wow, that corporation's doing great, but they're doing their TV shows have been pretty consistently good.
Yeah,
even the ones I don't really like.
Yeah, what they got? Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed and Widow's Bay going on right now, and they're both like 10 out of 10. They're so good.
Yeah, people love Severance. Pluribus. Yeah, I didn't love Severance, but Pluribus, like they're low key, and this is just, it's a 7-episode thing, and the only problem I have with it is it's kind of like throw it on the pile, where it's like there's so many TV shows where famous actors will go, oh yeah, I'll do a season of a TV show, because you can do that now because it's only 7 episodes, and then you watch it, or you don't, and then you never hear about it again, because that actor is like, well, I've got a bunch of other shit to do. Right. Maybe in 10 years, I'll jump in for another season. Yeah,
like Yahya Abdul-Mateen is doing Man on Fire, and it's fucking great, but you can tell like he did this between like 50 huge AAA blockbuster movies.
Right. And TV is so dumb, and I say that as a compliment. Like I was watching Paradise with Sterling K. Brown is another one where it's like, a Secret Service agent has to solve the president's murder in an underground bunker that's designed to look like a neighborhood, where you're like, pick a fucking theme. And they're all so serious.
I bailed on that show. I couldn't take it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the coolest idea. And then it's like, yeah, but it's all wall-to-wall politics. I'm like, dude, who let that guy? No, man. Cave Madness.
I watched the first season.
Episode 1 is Cave Madness. Episode 2 is Sherlock Holmes Karate. I know I was talking shit about it earlier, but if you put it in a post-apocalyptic cave, I'm into it.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know. This looks good. It's called Lucky. It looks so much like a lot of other things where I'm like, am I ever going to...
I'll forget we talked about Lucky tomorrow.
But I agree, it looks good.
Sure.
If I was retired, I'd watch the shit out of Lucky. You know?
I could see, like, if my wife and I are hanging out and we got, like, 1 hour to kill, and it's like, oh, let's watch something. I could see it landing on Lucky, and we both shrug. I think where Lucky will exist in my life, if ever.
Yes, that's fair. It's probably very good. Lucky. It's also got Clifton Collins Jr. He's a guy in things, and William Fichtner, who is also very much a guy in things.
Very much a guy in things.
Yeah. I guess I wonder, like, there used to be TV actors and then movie actors, and that has, like, bled so incredibly together that, like, it seems like probably there's certain TV actors that got pushed out of that.
100%.
But it doesn't seem... But it's sort of like... That probably happened in, like, the 2000s, and now it's all kind of evened out. You know what I mean? Where it's, like, it's just a pool of actors now, and like they all do everything. Like there's no one who's like just a TV actor, I feel like, anymore, and there's no one who's just a movie actor.
Yeah
I don't know.
I get what you're saying.
We should talk about Heart of the Beast.
Oh, this is the fucking movie. This is the fucking boomer dad movie that put it right in my veins.
This is Bradley Pitt and a dog. They should do a crossover where they have to fight Call of the Wild. Is that what it was called? The Harrison Ford dog?
I was thinking maybe Liam Neeson and some wolves from the Grey.
They show up, and then the bear from The Edge shows up.
Hell yes.
Like it's all that.
Yes, Anthony Hopkins, Alec Baldwin, and the bear.
Cinematic universe, this.
Yep.
Yeah. But this is Brad Pitt and a dog with PTSD because the dog was in the army, which honestly, don't do that to a dog. That's not the dog's fight. Dog doesn't care if we have freedom. You know, like...
They both have a kind of a sad and traumatic backstory. So he's a Army Ranger. He says Special Forces, so I don't know if he's Green Beret or Army Ranger, but he's total badass. He runs into J.K. Simmons, and they talk war stories, and he's like, "Oh, your dog's all fucked up." He's like, "Yeah, a bomb went off next to him." He's like, "Oh, did you have a talk with the guy who did that?" He's like, "I shot him in the head." And J.K. Simmons like, "You shot him in the head!" And I'm like, "Wow, this is this is a movie for like, oh god, down." Okay.
Here's what I call this movie.
Okay, go ahead.
I call it a Brad Pitt midlife crisis. And there's nothing wrong with that. But like, you know when an actor's suddenly like, I want to get swole. Like they're in their 50s and they're like, I want to play like an army guy. I want to get swole. I want to do like an adventure. Like it feels like that. But he's like, but I also just want to like be in the woods. Like, can we film this in like the Pacific Northwest or something? And that's what you got.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But this is...
I mean that as a compliment for the record.
Probably
for
one
the
of
movie.
My favorite genres of movie is like a badass stuck in the woods, having to be extra badass to survive the woods. But he's like fighting wolves with like makeshift glaives and like navigating across logs with the dog. But also the dog has like metal teeth and a peg leg, and... I love it so much. And this is the guy who, I think they said director of, what's that?
David Ayer.
Yeah, David Ayer.
Yeah.
The two movies they credit him for were, he's all over the place, but the one that he did recently was Beekeeper, which is another perfect like boomer adventure movie where like the good guy just fucks up everybody the whole movie. And that's kind of what we're dealing with here. This would have been my favorite movie at age 6 and will probably be my favorite movie.
Oh yeah, I really like what was it, Hunted with Tommy Lee Jones and Benicio del Toro.
Yeah,
like that guy in the woods running around. I like this because it feels like for a lot of the film, all his problems are things he created. Because it's like we're crossing the stream. Oh no, I fell. Yeah, and it's like don't fall, idiot. He's there. He wanted to be there. I just like. I like the idea of like, the seasoned PTSD veteran and the seasoned PTSD dog.
Yep.
And they're like, one last first
blood.
One less, No, this is catnip for me. Yep. When they crash in a plane and there's a scene where Brad Pitt's passed out and the dog drags him out. For a second, I was really hoping the whole movie would be that with Brad Pitt passed out. Yeah, and like a Homeward Bound, but the dog has to keep just dragging Brad Pitt along as he gets into the adventure. That's the movie I want to see.
Yeah,
At the end, he drags him into civilization, and they're like, "Oh, he's been dead for a long time, boy."
End of Watch. That's the movie I was trying to think of that he directed.
Oh, yeah.
That documentary style cop movie.
I don't know if I've seen that one. Wait, maybe I have.
It was a long time ago. But he also did that Suicide
Bright.
Squad. He did Bright. Yes, he does. He's done some real bad movies.
He's a Kurt Wimmer type. I mean, The Beekeeper was also,
that was a Kurt Wimmer movie.
Wimmer. He's one of those guys where it's like, I'm so glad he's not trying to be ironic. Like, I'm so glad he's earnestly doing these movies that aren't, he's a good director. They aren't badly made, but he earnestly makes them, and sometimes they're very stupid, and that works in our favor.
That's why I think I respond to them so well. It feels like an 80s movie to me. Like, it feels like a really sincere, fucking stupid movie that, like, like a Rambo, First Blood Part 2, is so stupid, but, like, absolutely sincere, totally awesome.
Yeah, and he might know to an extent that's what he's doing, but it's a good business,
He's hiding it. He's hiding that irony that you and I spend our days wallowing around in.
Yeah, I was genuinely surprised Brad Pitt's in this because it's not like he's like how do I say this without being insulting? This is more of a Liam Neeson sitch.
Okay.
More of a like, this is all I do now, or like, I said some stuff on Twitter and now no one will hire me kind of movie.
Sure.
And so it's just I'm glad like it seems like Brad Pitt, he just to me that says that this actually might be like there might be more to it, I guess. Mm-hmm. Because Brad Pitt tends to be in movies that are good, that he like.
Absolutely.
Not always, but like
you could count on most Brad Pitt movies being pretty good. He's like a Tom Cruise. He's a major movie star, takes good projects. But they worked together before in Fury, which is a really good movie, but super unpleasant. I don't think I'd recommend Fury to anybody. But But so maybe they're they're good friends.
He's done a Bullet Train or two, like he'll do stupid comedy, action comedy. So it's not beneath him. It's just it's an interesting choice for him, I thought, because I was like, this doesn't feel like something I would have immediately clocked Brad Pitt to be in.
Yeah, you're right. This is a Liam Neeson movie. This is a Chris Pratt movie in 10 years. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about I Object. Good name for the premise, I guess. It's what cute. If Toy Story, but the kid is. What if a kid has schizophrenia?
Yeah, what if Toy Story, but it was fully taking place in a child going insane.
So I know how this happened. There's a subreddit devoted to objects that look like things.
Right. The pareidolia. What do you call it?
Yeah. And someone got there first. A writer went like, "Oh, what if a kid?" Like that's the idea, right? It's about this kid who all the objects around him speak to him, and everybody's like, "You're crazy."
It's like,
and I thought
it feels like there's rules, like they have to have a face, or like two dots in a line that could be, interpreted as a face.
Something. Yeah. At first, I thought like, "Oh, this is about a child's imagination. It's like a Bridge to Terabithia or a Pan's Labyrinth. Like, it's obviously not literally happening." But no, he's like an X-Men.
Yeah.
And he meets another girl who can also do this. And that creates the obvious terrifying problems in a world where every object speaks. Because that means people throw objects out and destroy objects.
Right.
And this kid, there's no way he's going to grow up okay in this world.
Yeah. He's going to know that when he's taking a shit or making love to a woman, thousands of things around the room could be watching him. Talking about it.
Including the toilet. The toilet's going to be like, feed my mouth.
Put it in, you slut. Like, what? Yeah. No, I can't do it now.
Yeah. This is a serious fucking problem. Also, that soda can was hitting on him. The soda can's like, "Hey, little guy."
Yeah.
Like the soda can sounds like a pervert.
Yeah. I don't know the rules. For a soda can, a 6-year-old human boy might be 1,000,000 years old. We don't know.
I see Anna Faris and Carl Urban are in this. I think they got a lot of celebrities to be like, "Come here for a day.
Yeah.
You're a soda can." All
they
right,
didn't even
speak.
show either one of them until the very end of the trailer.
Yeah.
This reminds me of did you ever watch the Twilight Zone reboot, the one in the 80s?
Yes, the one that killed people.
Yes. There was one where I think it was called Something in the Walls. And it was about like this guy who saw faces, and he was like, why they're faces? Why we're always seeing faces and not like hands or trees or whatever? Because there's fucking this other dimension of creatures that like we're catching glimpses of, and that was the premise. And then like they saw that he saw, like it looked back at him, and then it ripped the words into the wall, "Tell no one." And that was like really haunting to me when I was like a tiny child, but so stupid to me now that I think about it. But that was J. Michael Straczynski, the Babylon 5 Spider-Man guy. He wrote that. And there was another one recently. This thing about faces comes up a lot. Ryan North, I don't know if you know him. He writes Fantastic Four now, and it's the best. But like these aliens came down to Earth, and they hijacked that part of our brain that sees faces everywhere. And so it was taking over the world by disguising itself as puppies, but it was actually like tentacle knife monsters. But
it's a good idea.
But the Thing's girlfriend, Alicia Masters, do you know anything about her?
No.
She's blind. So kind of immune to the part of the brain they're hijacking. So
that's great.
Anyway, so he found a way to sort of make her blindness useful in a Fantastic Four adventure, which I thought was great. But yeah, same face stuff. I guess a lot of people get fascinated by faces, and it turns into weird art.
Yeah, the writer-director of this, can I tell you the first 4 movies they've done?
Please.
And they've written these movies, too. I think most of these movies. Not all, might not be all. First movie, Gattaca. Written and directed. Second movie, Simone. Remember Simone?
No.
It's the one where it's way before its time about creating an AI actress.
Okay.
Al Pacino creates an AI actress. It was not regarded well. Actually, I think it might have been. After that, Lord of War, a very good movie.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Gattaca is also very good. Mm-hmm. And then 2011's In Time, starring Justin Timberlake.
Oh, that one where they... I know what that is.
One of those movies where I'd call the concept almost smart. Like one of those where you're like, I guess that's kind of smart, sort of.
Yeah.
Like the most ham-fisted metaphor.
I'd put that in the maybe pile if you were giving me Twilight Zone pitches.
Yeah.
But like for a feature film, no, that was a fucking stupid idea and a very dumb movie.
Here's what I'll say. In Time is probably the best execution of a stupid idea.
Sure.
Like what if time was money and everybody had clocks? And it's like, why would that be? The movie itself
Don't worry about that.
Right, and the movie does everything you can do with that stupid idea.
Yeah.
I just want to point that out because there's no telling what this movie will be based on those 4 movies.
But we do know that, because you're right about the idea of if all these things have faces and they're really alive and only like 2 children can see them, that's fucking crazy. It will unravel the second you think about any aspect of life. It is not a deep world that he has built. And In Time demonstrates that doesn't matter to this guy. He made a movie based on the thinnest of stupid premises.
And he might take it to the extreme. This kid might become like a Hitler or something. He'll be like, we have to kill all humans. Because he'll take a premise and it's not the best premise and he'll fucking turn that inside out.
Yeah.
He'll scrape the sides of it. He'll give us all the dregs. So now I really want to see this movie because I'm like, where is this going to fucking go?
They should have put that in the trailer. That's a much better pitch. The guy who made that Justin Timberlake movie.
In Time.
Made a movie about... Toy Story. Made a Toy Story.
Yeah. Here's what I'll say. This, to me, interests me way more than the next trailer, which is for Among Us.
Yeah.
Among Us.
I don't even know. I feel like this is exactly everyone's expectations of what an Among Us movie would look like.
Yeah.
I'd say in the trailer, I got tired of the
show,
bit.
TV.
Among Us came out of the same kind of friend slop type game like... what was that one where you're all in inflatable things? I think it's called Wipeout, or the show is Wipeout.
Yeah,
the game is called Fall Guys. That's what it's called. But
Gang Beast. Oh yeah,
Gang Beast.
So Gang Beast is a better version than Fall Guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's kind of a gag going around like what's the musculature of these creatures? Like what do their skeletons look like? And that's kind of Among Us gets thrown in that conversation where people joke about like, hey, are these even humans? What are these creatures? The trailer probably hit that bit 4 times in like a 1 minute trailer. So I'm like, God, this movie is going to just whatever goddamn silly observations someone made about Among Us are going to get trampled into the ground across 90 minutes.
I guess no offense to Among Us, they can take it though. But Among Us is someone made a game of a game that already existed, right? Like a werewolf, or like the Thing board game, or tons of video games.
Secret Hitler.
It was a it was a game that already existed that they basically Disneyfied and then put across every platform. You could play it on your phone, you could play it. And so it's sort of like, remember when during the pandemic everybody was like, we're playing D&D, let's play D&D now. Or remember like when 50 Shades came out, everybody was like, we're doing bondage now. Like, let's do some bondage. Everybody
You had a friend group that did bondage together?
That was actually a real thing where there was a lot of there was an increase in firemen calls to help people out of bondage gear. Because it's like, I did a Cracked article, an old one, that's 50 Shades of Grey was the Limp Bizkit of bondage. And what I meant by that is when there was a time where everybody was a tourist to moshing, and it's like you can tell when someone's not good at moshing. it's all to say Among Us was a tourism video game where AOC was playing it, where the politicians were playing it, where your grandma was playing it, and everybody was like, video games, so this is what they are. It was the most accessible, and I guess that's not an insult because they probably got stupid rich from it.
Maybe.
But the key thing is, it was that 4 years ago, and everybody has since gone like...
I feel like I catch a lot of memes from my daughter and like what she gets into and talks about. And there was a trend 3 or 4 years ago of people being like sick of Among Us. So like that was the meme is that, oh God, more fucking Among Us shit. So I think it's not only 4 years too late. It's like past like the life cycle of people being sick of the people being sick of it.
It's like eating pancakes and 10 minutes after pancakes, you're like, you know what I don't want? Pancakes.
Yeah.
I never want to look at pancakes. It's that where we associate Among Us with one of the worst times, and it was like a coping mechanism, and clearly it was greenlit probably back then, and it got delayed, and they're like, we did it, Among Us, hey everybody, Among Us, and nobody's gonna give a shit. I'm sorry. This could be really good. I agree with you. It looks like it's kind of the same jokes over and over again.
Yeah.
But I just too late.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's, it had some funny people in it. I can't imagine circumstances where I'd see it.
Yeah, I don't.
If you Clockwork Orange me, I wouldn't watch it. I'd forget.
I think the age group that would have seen this are now moved on. Like it would be for kids, right? This is for, and it's just like
they're doing 50 Shades of Grey now. They're trapped in their bondage gear. Fireman shows up. They're like, well, this just makes it hotter. Like they're not going to enjoy this movie.
Exactly. It doesn't. The humor seems like it's not quite sure what it needs to be too. Like it's not edgy. It's not like meta. It's not very smart. It's almost like cutesy, but they're killing each other, and it's just like I don't know, man.
It's silly. It seems like it's for children, but children don't know what this is anymore. Like all those kids are teenagers now.
I think what it's for, and it's got a hell of a cast, including Dan Stevens as Blue. I think it's for parents who will be flipping through something and they'll go, oh, Among Us, that was a thing. And they'll stick it on for their kid, and the kid will watch it because kids are dumb. Like, they'll watch. It's colorful. It's fine.
Sure.
Like, yeah. Like,
maybe we're wrong.
You know.
Maybe this will be their first effort to get into nostalgia. Some 16-year-old's like, oh, yeah. This is like what my parents watch Ghostbusters. I'm doing it.
Yeah. But yeah, it kind of, again, like it doesn't even matter how good it is. Like I don't want to, I don't know. I have no idea how good if this show is. All I know is I'm just like, oh God, it repelled me to think about Among Us.
Yeah.
Because it just reminds me of a depressing time. Speaking of a depressing time.
Yeah.
The Social Reckoning. Directed by Aaron Sorkin. Mm-hmm. This is a Sorkin trying to make it look like Fincher. Like he's doing the Fincher look.
Yeah.
Because this is a sequel to The Social Network. It's a direct sequel. He is playing the same character. Fucking what's his fuck? Jeremy Strong as Zuck.
This looks miserable. Like just it was so hard to get through this trailer. It's a pretty like mean-spirited Mark Zuckerberg too. Like it feels authentic. Like he's studied him and he's trying to do it.
Oh yeah.
But it's how you do it if you fucking hated the guy.
Yes. Well, that's the thing. Is like I don't like Mark Zuckerberg, and they did the same with Jesse Eisenberg in the first one, where it's like, it's a takedown. Mm-hmm. How do I word this? Is that like much like Among Us? This feels too late, meaning that. It's sort of like, I don't know how many years ago this was. It's sort of like, I care more about like Elon Musk now and other, and that isn't to say Mark Zuckerberg isn't a problem. And it isn't to say Facebook started all, right? Facebook was like the origin of social media kind of destroying the internet and society. But he got away with it. Like that's the other thing where it's like it's like remember this thing he did, and it doesn't end with him like in jail or anything,
right?
And it just
Yeah, no,
It's like,
what did he lose in the metaverse? Like $80 billion, some insane amount of money, and it's just like it didn't even make a dent. It's like, oh, so he
right.
just has so much money he can just do history's greatest failure and doesn't even make a
Right.
dent.
It almost feels arbitrary now. Like doing the origin of Facebook, I get it because that was unique at the time. It was like the first big social media. Now it's like you could pick any of these fucking freaks. You could pick any of them and do one of these about. So why Zuckerberg? It almost feels like a hit piece. Like it feels like one billionaire made a movie about another billionaire or something.
Yeah. There's a real Aaron Sorkin moment in this when he's like says, "We're post-government here at Facebook now," and the guy goes, "Please tell me I can quote you on that." I'm like, "Oh my god,
Yes.
that's a guy who jerks off to the idea of a newspaper." Like that's an Aaron Sorkin moment.
Aaron Sorkin is kind of my beekeeper, where like I love the slop that he serves.
I can see that.
It's gotten a little harder to swallow now because it's like things are so bleak that it's like the Sorkin like optimism of like people will in the end they'll do what's right. It's like no, they won't.
Yeah, he came from a time when like
that.
we had this sort of myth of like conservatives deep down have good hearts and blah blah blah, and I feel like that's been like obviously annihilated.
He came from the era where someone could confess to a crime and that would mean they'd go to jail for the crime, or that a speech will turn things around or matter.
Right.
And it's just
you could appeal to the principles of your enemies, and that's not a thing anymore.
And so like I don't know, again, like I don't want to be like, why are you picking on Mark Zuckerberg? Because fuck that guy.
Sure.
It just feels like there's so many bastards now that it's like, this is just one of 20, and he's not even the one we really are thinking about anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to watch the shit out of it.
I might get to it. I don't know. It looks so tough to get through.
Yeah. Here was the weird thing that happened to me is that when I write, I throw on the Social Network soundtrack. Okay. And when the title comes on, they're playing it. That's the song. That's the theme song. And I realized there's a theme song. Like it's Jurassic Park. There's a theme song to these movies now. That's fucking weird to me that like a thriller. But we did that. We never, everything could have a theme song.
Sure.
But it pinged me. It actually made me want to see the movie because I like the fucking soundtrack. It's weird.
It's good filmmaking.
Yeah. So I don't know, the Social Reckoning. I think if you wanted to do a sequel to the Social Network, you pick another billionaire. Like an Elon Musk movie would be really fun if you knew that you were making a comedy. Like if you painted him like the jackass that he is, it'd be a lot of fun.
It would also feel more important. Like this does not feel necessary at all. Like who cares? Yeah. Oh, Mark Zuckerberg sucks. Yeah. No one uses that thing anymore.
It just, exactly. That's the other thing. No one uses that thing anymore. Like, it just feels like do a Social Network Twitter. Do a Twitter one about his takeover of Twitter and like all the Nazi shit. That matters now. So this just feels like too late. And like, again, it's like, it's like doing it's like the movie W. W was very similar, where it's like doing like, oh, see, Bush was bad. And it's like, did we get him? No. All right. Like, you just bummed me out.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Yeah. All right. Let's liven things up because our next and final trailer.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Is Whalefall.
This is the greatest trailer I've ever seen.
I wrote the sequel to Moonfall, but unfortunately it isn't.
That's a good joke.
It has Josh Brolin and Elizabeth Shue in it, although neither of them seem like they're
we're not going to see a ton of them.
This is... My sister texted me this, and she was like, this trailer gave me a panic attack.
Yeah.
Like, this trailer is terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
It's seemingly about a person who gets swallowed by a whale, but not in like the Pinocchio way. In like this is not like, this is like claustrophobic and you're in a whale's stomach and you're going to die soon way.
Super fucked up.
Yeah. It's from the director, possibly the writer. Yeah, I think the writer-director of No One Will Save You, a movie that got like everybody was really into it for like a month on Hulu. I didn't love that movie, and everybody kind of forgot about it. But this looks awesome.
Yeah, it's a weird trailer too. It reminds me of like Lethal Weapon trailers, where let's just show full like 90 seconds of the movie without any cuts.
Yes.
And so it's a sperm whale chasing a squid, and our guy's a scuba diver, and he sees the whale and gets real freaked out by the majesty of the Titanic ocean monster, and then he gets grabbed by a tentacle by this dying flailing squid and slowly pulled into the mouth. Tries to get away, doesn't work out for him. He makes a last ditch effort to like throw off some of his equipment. That does not work. He swims to the side. That backfires. The whale gets him. In the sperm whale's mouth, it's really narrow. So he's like stuck between these like sharp ass teeth. Yeah. And then he gets super swallowed, like slowly down the sticky whale mouth. And then they show him in the stomach, like pressed together by thousands of tons of fucking ocean monster.
Yeah.
And that's where they leave us. And it's fucking nightmarish.
Yes, it really is. It's great because, swallowed by a whale, the whale didn't mean it. So I was imagining like, oh, it's got to be an accident. But it's funny because like the squid's point of view, I get that where he sees him, he goes, oh, you think it's fucking funny I'm being eaten? All right, come on, asshole. I got you. The whale's just going to be like, wow, that one put up a fight, man. Whatever that was I just swallowed really didn't want to be swallowed.
Yeah, there's an intent. Like when he veered off to the side, I'm like, oh, the whale. I think the whale is trying to eat this guy. The whale hates this guy. This is a Moby Dick situation. This whale has the taste for human flesh.
It looks really fucking freaky because they're using like that fear of the sea where it's like you can't quite see what's coming at him, and then it's coming in and out, and it's gigantic, and then it takes so long.
And your first thought would be, this is the worst way to die. Like I'm gonna have to fucking slowly get digested for like days. Like this sucks so hard.
Right, because dying is never the problem. It's like it's the 30 seconds before dying.
Yeah.
And in this case, it's like the days before. Like that's the point, right? It's no one wants to die, but we have to. So my hope is that the 30 seconds before I die aren't so bad.
Mm-hmm. This is worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great idea. Looks like it's great execution. I am very curious. Like I actually, I said that Elizabeth Shue and Josh Brolin aren't in it much. I actually bet that they're in it more than we think. Because what else are we going to do while he's in a whale?
Yeah, it feels like he's got to get out of there immediately or it's over.
Yeah, I mean, I assume he'll be in there for the movie.
What if it's like a Bible thing? What if this is a retelling of Job and is it Job, Jonah? Which one gets stuck in? It's Jonah, right?
You're asking the wrong guy.
All right.
It's Pinocchio. I said Pinocchio. So.
But what if it's like he's in there for weeks because it's like magical and Christian?
So the poster, which by the way looks like a really good old school poster, has the tagline, 1 hour of air, one chance to escape.
Oh, okay. That answers my question.
I'm guessing this is a 90-minute movie. We're at like the 20-minute mark. Whoop, you get swallowed. I'm guessing then we have like, we cut to people being like, hey, where's Bill? He said he was going to go down to near that whale area. I don't know what they're going to do. But you know what I mean? It's like, I assume there'll be a back and forth and there'll be like that problem solving where he has to, he tries to use his phone, call from the whale or something. The whale gets no reception.
There's going to be a great scene when they realize he's in the whale because they'll be tracking him on something and they'll be like, he's going 15 knots southwest. And they're like, what? That's impossible. And then,
my God, he's in the whale.
He's in the fucking whale.
I'm guessing, I want it to end with the whale just like him tickling the inside of the whale, kind of coughing him out, and then both just looking at each other awkwardly. Whale has to just walk. You ever cough up a bug or something? You're ever like, what the fuck? Like it's one of those moments for the whale.
And then you have like a little meet cute. Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. I hope the whale doesn't die because whale is innocent. # whale is innocent.
I love the book Heart of the Sea. It's one of my favorite books. And obviously it's just about the thing that inspired Moby Dick. They fight a whale.
Yeah.
The whale fucks up their boat. They get stuck in the little whaling canoe out in the middle of the ocean, and it's just this miserable tale of survival. And it's fascinating. You learn a lot about whaling from the book, and then they made a movie. And the thing about making a whaling movie in, what was that? Probably like 2010, 2015. People hate whalers. People are like, no, you can't kill whales. That's just grotesque. So the whole tone of the thing was like, we love whales. That's why we kill these majestic beasts. It's like, no, man. It's broken. Just throw it in the trash. You just can't make this book into a movie.
Or lean into it. This is what I liked about the movie Primate, because I thought about Primate going into that. I was like, well, people like monkeys. And this movie was like, fuck this monkey. That's our premise.
Yeah.
We love monkeys, sure. But this one, fuck him. And so maybe they'll do that. They'll be like, listen, this whale sucks. We love whales, but this whale's an asshole.
Yep.
Fuck him. Maybe they'll give him a swastika tattoo, the whale.
There you go.
Like
That's
a big,
it. Yeah. Or he'll kill a Greenpeace boat or something. It'll be a bad whale.
Bad whale. They could have called it bad whale.
Oh, bad whale. Cocaine whale would be good too.
Cocaine whale. Yeah. Where's that? Should we thank some more producers?
Oh, I think that's a good idea.
All right. Big old thank you to Christopher Robert Sparts, Esquire.
Thank you.
Thank you to Dan Hackroyd.
Thank you.
Thank you to Dave Ruff.
Thank you.
Thank you to David Knife Boot Hinston.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to Disposable Income.
Thank you.
Thank you to Driftless Magistrate of Wagga Wagga and Skull Tower Aficionado.
Thank you.
Thank you to Encircled by Ravishes of the Scourge. Zombie Battle is hard work.
Thank you.
Thank you to Exploding Runes.
Thank you.
Thank you to Funky J Mostly Comes Out at Night. Mostly.
Thank you.
Thank you to Happy Ed Classic.
And thank you to I Was Quite Frankly Out of Excuses. Thank you to Daniel O'Brien's white hot hatred of Pinocchio the puppet.
Like the whale.
Yes. Thank you to Joe Man, the annoying skeleton.
Thank you.
Thank you to Lieutenant Frank Drebin, Police Squad.
Thank you.
Thank you to Mackenzie, fuck shuffling with Willem Dafoe's confusingly large dick. Chill.
Thank you.
Thank you to Mike the Lurker.
Thank you.
Thank you to Norm from Cheers.
Thank you.
And thank you to Norm from Cheers' undying love for Ridley Scott's Kingdom of Heaven.
Thank you.
Thank you to Oh Shit, it's Candyman.
Thank you. You want me to get this?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Thank you to Numino Ultra Microscopic Silicon Flacaniconiosis Anti-Establishment Terranism Jones.
Thanks for that.
Thank you. I never liked reading in school, so this is basically that simulated, the reading in school anxiety. We don't have that much for news stories, although I would argue this is big-ish news. They're making another Romeo and Michelle.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
Yeah, that was a great movie. This is the thing, is statistically speaking, every comedy sequel or most comedy sequels aren't going to be great. It's hard. It's hard is my point.
Sure.
They're going to another reunion.
Yeah, we can't all be Weekend at Bernie's too.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. We can't.
Well, yeah, I'll watch this. I like Mira Sorvino. I'm glad she's working again after being. That's a sad story of her being blacklisted by fucking.
Was she?
Yeah, I think it was Harvey Weinstein. She
Oh.
Yeah.
They need with a lack of better words, a reparation system for that. If Harvey Weinstein blacklisted you, you should be able to it's okay, now you get more movies now.
Yeah.
You get
any
more,
movie you want. If you want to make a movie where the tin cans all come to life because they have faces, fine.
Yeah, you can. Romeo and Michelle, I wouldn't call it underrated because I think it's one of those movies that is so underrated that it's now rated. Does that make sense? Where it's everybody is yeah, that movie was great.
I feel it just didn't make a big impact, but most people who saw it were yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
It's just one of those that
They're
if you know it, you like it.
Yeah, it's very late 90s. Not in a bad way. It this is one I filed this sequel under Practical Magic 2 is also coming out, and there's a lot of sequels where it's you file it under yeah, why the hell not?
Right.
Yeah, fuck it,
Yeah. I think maybe the characters of Romeo and Michelle were maybe less common back when it came out because they were the oddball, zany, funny girls, and it came out in a time when those were a little bit more rare. I think women are funnier now. And so like I think they'll relate to the characters more.
It's sort of it's pre-Legally Blonde too, as well. So like there's like it's not the same as Legally Blonde, but it has like some of the aesthetic of like the ditzy blonde comedy thing.
Yeah.
And so like I wonder if it was just like a few years too early.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
This is like Hannah has brought up many times, Josie and the Pussycats, a movie that I think everybody wrote off. And you go back and watch it and you go like, oh shit, I see what they were trying to do. No one fucking knew when it was coming out that this is what they were trying to do. I kind of file this under that, which is like a movie that people didn't give like a
Spice World
first look
and
to.
Josie and the Pussycats all came out around the same era. And I was like, God, those movies are so unexpectedly and weirdly good.
Right. And they all they blend together for the public. So I think just they were overlooked.
Yeah.
So yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. That's good news.
Yeah. I mentioned in our previous week that Netflix seemed to be like more receptive to theatrical stuff because they're releasing Narnia in theaters. I just wanted to note that the chairman was like, no.
That's a one-time deal.
He was like, that's an exception.
Yeah.
So I guess a retraction. Netflix is not, in fact, giving a shit about theaters. They should.
Yeah, theaters are nice.
I think they'll still do it for like every now and then. They'll probably do it. But I just think about Obsession that just came out, or the Backrooms movie. And I'm like, those are movies that should thank their lucky stars they weren't purchased by Netflix. Because Obsession, I think, was a festival purchase, and I think it's broken the record as the highest grossing in theaters festival purchase now.
Wow.
And had Netflix made a higher offer, it would have been buried. Like it's really like that's the lesson that Netflix should look at and go like, had we bought that movie, we would have put out a trailer and thrown it on Netflix around like Halloween, and it wouldn't have done anything. I don't know.
Yeah. We'd be talking about it like Romeo and Michelle. That's pretty good. No one watched it, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. Mr. Netflix, if you're listening, take it back. Take it back. That's it for news stories, unless you got something you want to talk about.
No, I think that's great.
Well, then let's thank some more producers.
I'm ready.
A big sloppy thank you to Rev MD.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to Ricky Cilantro.
Thank you.
Thank you to Robert.
Just Robert.
Thank you to Rosemary's Baby from Eraserhead. Thank you. Thank you to Screaming Horse Pyramid.
Thank you.
Thank you to Sorry Cop, World's Most Laughable Centrist.
Thank you.
Thank you to Steven.
Thank you.
Thank you to Sweet Keel Likes the Way Tom says pretty sweet. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you to, as usual, the conveniently placed self-destruct button on the top of every baby's head.
Thank you. Thank you to the Herald of Sasquatch Lips. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Like Tom?
I think so. I don't think it's a real word, so.
Okay. I was just trying to get the Sasquatch right. Like Tom.
Yeah, Sasquatchalypse. Yeah.
Sasquatchalypse. Perfect. Thank you to the Oatmeal Savage.
Thank you.
Thank you to the scar left by seeing James Woods put a gun in his stomach. Cooch.
Thank you.
Thank you to the To Be Terror Bunny has left a resurrected copy of Dead Heat in your house for Easter.
Thank you.
Thank you to these 7 Bs.
Thank you.
Thank you to Tux.
Tux.
Thank you to Vincent.
Thank you.
Thank you to watch me use these prehensile nipples to shoplift loose shrimp.
Thank you.
Thank you to your mom.
Thank you. Sasquatchalypse sounds like Mario saying Sasquatch lips.
Sasquatchalypse.
It's fine. It's fine, everybody.
Leave it in.
Nothing, everything stays. Everything stays. Oh my God. We're raw. Listen,
Fuck yeah.
Sean, I need you to know about a movie that deserves more hype. Okay. That's the premise. And I picked this out specifically, for Tom, but also for you.
Yeah.
Someone who quite enjoys a shitty movie or two.
This is just the wrong vibe. The Sharknado is my wrong vibe. I like a shitty movie where someone was trying.
Yes, I agree. I definitely agree. Me and Tom have been covering a lot of movies lately. We're about to cover Bowfinger, and we covered American movie about like movies
love
about
American movie.
making movies, yeah. And how this movie is called Mockbuster. It's a documentary. It's coming out on VOD July 10th, day after my birthday. It is about I believe an Australian man
Yeah.
who has decided who's made this is a real guy who's sick of he like makes like corporate videos. He directs corporate videos, and he's like he feels bad about his career, so he decides to go to Asylum and make an Asylum movie from the studio of the Asylum who made all the knockoffs movies. And this is a documentary about actually making an Asylum movie. The first thing he learns is that there's no script, and then he has 6 days to make it. And the Asylum people seem extremely honest about what they are.
Yep.
Because they're just like, yeah, this is our business. He says the guy says we're a step up from a porno. And what looks interesting about this is that much like American movie or like Ed Wood or anything like that, he's pointing out that it's still hard to make an Asylum movie. Like that's sort of what it's about, is that making an Asylum movie is in fact very hard. And it's about him kind of having a nervous breakdown making this film called The Land That Time Forgot, about time traveling dinosaurs or something or the other.
Right.
Is that Eric Roberts?
Eric Roberts is in a lot of these.
Yeah.
And he's in this. I saw him doing a testimonial, so he's like in the movie and also talking about being in a movie in this movie.
Yeah.
What I think I liked about this is from the trailer, it makes it look like there are no surprises. Like it is, these people are just as shitty. They're just dirtbags. They're just like artless, schlock merchants, and they totally know it.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's why I never vibed with these, because it's sort of like, I don't know. That's not good, and everybody involved in that knows.
The reviews, it's gotten positive reviews, and there's not many, but the reviews seem to point out two things interesting about it. Is one says it's genuinely informative about how how the Asylum operates, which is kind of interesting to see.
Yeah.
I think of the Asylum as like the mainstream version of Trauma, where like Trauma also knows what they're making, right?
Yeah.
But they make them more earnestly, I would argue. Like I'm not a big
Agreed.
Asylum fan either.
I'm not a big Trauma guy either, but like it does seem like Lloyd Kaufman's trying.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
just because I've seen him get real mad about criticism. And that, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So he's trying. That's good.
Yeah, I met him, and he was very funny, and he was very angry that James Gunn cut his scenes from Guardians of the Galaxy. I also love that he's like, he brought up James Gunn, so James Gunn's sitting here running the studio, and he's just like, "Don't forget about me, James." Like, I love that. I don't think he's dead. I don't think he can die. I think the cocaine will keep him. And then the reviews are also saying it's never a cynical look at the Asylum. It's never like, fuck these guys. And then
that's sort of built into their whole vibe, I think.
Exactly. And then the reviews are saying like this is legitimately a documentary about a guy trying to make a movie the way like Hearts of Darkness is, where like it's like this is a hard thing to do. This guy's trying. It's almost like an improv challenge, right? Like you have no script, you have 6 days to make a very elaborate movie.
Like what if Lost in La Mancha just was about the shittiest, like the production company?
Right. He has to make a dinosaur film with like very little. So I don't know. I think that looks pretty interesting. Whether or not you like Asylum, it seems like this documentary is probably better.
I'm very interested in this movie. Much more so than I would be in any of their...
Oh, yeah. God, yeah. I do agree, though, where like I want to know how I want someone to be like a documentary about working on a Neil Breen film. Like I want that where it's like that's like a documentary where you sneak into a cult, you know, where you're like because it's like
that's gonna be all hidden camera on that one.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. And it's gonna get dark and it's gonna get weird and you're gonna have to like escape in the middle of the night.
That documentary will have surprises. Yes. This one does not look like it has any. You're like, that's exactly who I thought produced these movies.
Yeah.
We're mostly really, porn, kid. You got 6 days, you son of a bitch.
So check it out. Mockbuster, like Ghostbuster, but mock. Whatever. It's
who
fine.
You gonna mock?
Ghost. Yeah. Hey, Mockbuster. Where I think we're done.
Yeah, we did a great job. Good ending.
I think we did it. And we didn't need Tom. We did it. Sean, thank you so much for being
It's
on.
my pleasure. Let's talk soon.
Co-hosting. Yes, let's talk soon. Do you want to plug stuff again?
Yeah. Patreon.com/1900hotdog. Go there and we'll email you articles every day, or you can read them on our website. That's fine too.
Do it.
We're the best.
You are. They're the best. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. We have exclusive podcasts on there. We also watch movies every Friday night with our patrons. That's the night this is coming out. You can go to gamefullyunemployed.com for our merch store as well. I think that's it. It's so hot here where I am. I think I'm dying.
Yeah, well, let's hang up and we can turn on the air conditioning.
All right. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Hey, listen, our music is produced by Chris Corlew. You can find him on twitter.com as The Corlew, or go to shipwreckedsailor.bandcamp.com. Our channel artwork is produced by Michael Vincent Bramley. For more of his work, go to mvbramley.art. Our episode artwork is by Justin Brown, available on Twitter as Justin T. Brown or at artistbyjustinbrown.com. And finally, additional artwork is by Starlene Hodge. You can find her work at starlenearts.com or on Twitter as StarleneX. Cool. Goodbye.